What's up guys, it's HDJag and we have some Modern Warfare 3. Now you might wonder, why haven't I posted any more Modern Warfare 3 than what I had of a total, which is nothing. I haven't posted any Modern Warfare 3. Well, I have a pretty good reason for it. I decided that it's not worth trying to make videos of Modern Warfare 3 if, you know, I just played a little bit of it. I want to make sure that I got this on lockdown. I want to make sure that I know this game before I make any kind of comments, any kind of whatever about it. See if it's going to be a good game, you know, Christianize the game in any way. I want to make sure that I know enough about the game before I actually do that, and I think I do now. It's a very fun game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The people are becoming less skillful, which is always a good thing. I played yesterday, and I played in the middle of the night, and I played with people that were from Sweden, that were playing also in the middle of the night. So those are pretty much the veterans in Call of Duty, and it became frustrating, because these guys were good. I was still most of the time top of the lobby, but there was situations where the UMP got to me, and it really did get to me. The UMP is quite a frustrating weapon. But there we go. See, no problem getting a double kill. So it's getting back to how Call of Duty normally is. It's the pros are still in there, but they're not as much of they're not really a problem anymore, because there are not that many of them. You see, that I would never have survived that before, but now I did. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Let's take it a bit careful. Okay, so let's now get into it. This is a live session, and the thing is, I want to talk about Call of Duty, and I want to talk about how this is going, because now I've played some of it, and I know pretty well about exactly what is going to come and what is going to come off it, if it's going to be one of the top Call of Duty games, or if it's going to be one of the bad ones. I'm going to say that it's going to be actually one of the top ones. It is a fun game. You know, people are going to say that we are in the honeymoon phase, you know, whatever you want to call it, and pretty much this phase where we cannot say anything bad about it, because the bad things that are in the game aren't really been found yet, so people don't know about these annoying stuff that keeps ruining the game for us. Anyway, space was going to be too crowded. That wasn't good. Don't like the echo on this one. So what I've done now, there's a lot of changes. There's actually not that much changes in the game, to be honest. Maybe shouldn't have said there's a lot of changes, but it's a little bit differently. You have to play this game a little bit differently because of the maps. I think the maps are the only things that are lacking in this game. The maps are the only things which I feel aren't really that great. If we just think about it here, often when we played Modern Warfare 2, people used to complain that the submachine guns weren't no match for an assault rifle, for example. So if we now take a look at how it is now, what they've done is that they made the maps more submachine gun friendly. So here's the problem with submachine guns and assault rifles. I could go toe to toe with a submachine gun if I had an assault rifle. I could easily go toe to toe against a submachine gun if I had an assault rifle in close range. But in long range, the submachine gun doesn't have a single fucking chance, and I'm gonna beat him to death with my assault rifle. And that's what they kind of taken away. They don't want these really long hallways where the assault rifles are really dominating. Of course, they're still there, but they're not really as they are there, but there are very few of them. I could really this one downturn actually has one or two of actually one of these that it's very long range, and it's still really not really that long range. So that's kind of one of the things. I think a lot of it had to be with as well the shotguns pretty much making the submachine guns not even worth it in the long run. If you think about it, you could just have an assault rifle and then a shotgun secondary, and that would be just as good as it would pretty much just beast on all the submachine guns. So what have they done then to change this around? Well, it's quite easy. If you look at the maps now, the area of the map is used to always be very big. But what they made instead is that they made it much smaller, made it a lot smaller. So it's not as big of an area. The only thing is they made the maps, they made the terrain more, you know, more like the terrain goes up, down. It's not as just straightforward. And you know, it's not like it used to be, where it's a big open map. There's a few obstacles a little bit there and there. Now there's obstacles everywhere. There's turns and stuff everywhere, and you really have to watch out. Now, I'm sorry if I don't do good on this map, but I hate it with a passion. I hate this map so much. But there's a lot of like turns, you see here, this is the perfect place for a submachine gun, and pretty much the most of these areas that you're going to play when you play on this map is going to be here perfectly with the submachine gun. Gotta be a bit careful here though. Just going to lay down prone, because I know that they might be coming here very soon. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I was worried for. So we got him. See, M4A1 ACOG. Not one of my favorite weapons. Not with the ACOG. I do like the M4A1, but not with the ACOG. Okay, so as I said, they made the maps much more smaller, or the area of the map much more smaller. But what they've done as well is that they made a lot of places. If we remember back to the old Call of Duty 4 days, or Modern Warfare 2, or World at War, there were a lot of buildings which it felt like I should be able to get up to the second floor on this building right here, but I'm not. And what they've done now is that every building that it feels like you can get up, where that has a second story or a second floor, you can get up to that second floor. So it's much more people. So machine gunners can just rush up there on the second floor where everything is so much more, you know, close range and everything. Oh shit! What the fuck is that? It's not like the 17 kill streak. Did somebody just get a 17? No, care package. Always care package. Let's see here now. Take a good look over here. Oh, of course, that fucking thing. How did he get that? Like that's like one of the that's the best kill streak on the whole game, and he gets that from going 8-3. Like, congratulations. Ah, this is what I hate about this game so much. This is why people really do use their care packages, and the care packages in this game are really demolishing this game, to say the least. They are destroying this game, and I cannot stand it. He's not supposed to get that. He just got a little bit of a care package. I got a 4 or 5. I think it's a 4 kill streak. I can get a 4 kill streak every day of the week. It doesn't mean that I am supposed to get a 17 kill streak. It is much less noob rewarding, but it has a lot of things to do, because it's still ridiculous with the care packages. The care packages are not fun. Okay, well, let's try to get back into the game here now. I've been really getting fucking owned now because of these ridiculous kill streak that they don't even deserve. And that guy's now going 16-3. I have no clue how. I'll try to bring him down. Okay, so let's get back to it. So they made it more 2-story buildings. Pretty much every building that is two stories, you can actually get up on the second floor. And often when you played before, when you play Call of Duty 4 in these games, you couldn't do that, but now you can, and I think that's a good thing actually. And I'm not sure if I like it that much. Like, the maps are the biggest flaws in this game. The maps are the absolutely biggest flaws in this game. Those are pretty much the things that are holding it down. There we go, destroying that payload as well. The maps are the only things that is really holding this game down, to be honest. The thing is, the maps shouldn't be, even though I do like it a bit, I kind of do understand the idea, and, you know, it's good to make it a little bit easier for the submachine gunners. It's just that it makes it for a bit more of a campier play. So by having these second, 2-story buildings and people being on this second floor all the time, often what they've done is that they made so many different kinds of... Oh, run away, people, run away. No, he's gonna get me. It gets me only! Oh, everybody was like going about their day. I was the one doing crazy shit to avoid this predator missile, and I'm the one getting killed. See, this is the reason I just don't like this map in general. I never like this map. This is one of the absolutely worst maps so far. Skillful! Ridiculous. So you see, there's still a lot of things that I hate about this game, and it's kind of those things that were in Modern Warfare. That were in Modern Warfare 2 that are still in the game, because it's still pretty much just based on the same engine. Okay, so what happens then is that they always forget to make it so there's more than one way to get into these rooms. I found a couple of these, like, you remember if you ever played Strike on Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4, and of course it's an original Call of Duty 4 map, but it was also on Modern Warfare 2, you know that that there's one place where there's only one way to get into it, and everybody's camping there with a claymore, and that's one of the worst things in the game. And I feel like they got that place up there, you can do that, and there's one more place where there's pretty much just one way to get in there, and it's only one way out. And these places are perfect to just put out like, yeah, let's see here, I think that guy was the guy, that's the guy with predator missile that was just right around the corner to the left here. No problem, we take him down. And that's kind of an annoying part that I don't really like about it. Guys, there's one guy just flanking us from up top here. There we go, got that Predator missile. So that's something that I think is maybe gonna happen a bit too much, and I don't want that, because that's really not a fun part in Modern Warfare 3 so far with all... There haven't been claymores yet, but there's been so many people just waiting for me when... Oh, how's this guy getting all this shit? It's... I mean, I've killed him like 4 times, and he's still getting these amazing kill streaks. Well, first of all, he got one from a care package, and I guess that's just been for some reason just destroying everything since that.